Hello everyone. Today we are going to be doing a mod showcase on Tensura Reincarnated. This video is going to serve as a beginner's guide on how to get started. And when you first load into your world or server, you'll be prompted with this screen where you pick a race. Now, it'll show you a difficulty, which is honestly just how hard it is to get started, your aura range and your magical range, and then intrinsic skills, which is skills you start off with, and also race exclusive skills. Now, they also give you a quick little summary of the race, but that's up to you if you want to read it. I'm going to start off as a slime. If you look here, they start off with Absorb and Dissolve, which light blue is a race exclusive skill, and any other color is a skill you can unlock later on. So they start off with Absorb and Dissolve and Self-Regeneration. So I'm a quick slime, boom. As you can see, I spawned in, and I actually started with the unique skill Murderer. Now, unique skills is randomized, and you can only get it when you first spawn in. Now, if you want to be able to get other unique skills, you're going to need to have special unique skills that allows you to get other skills, such as Spearhead, and I believe Possession, and there might be one more, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Now, here in our main screen, up here you can see our health, our soul HP, which I'm not fully sure what that means, but I think it's like extra health, your hunger, your armor value, your oxygen when you're underwater, and then your magicule and your aura. Magicule is going to be used for your skills and magic. Aura is only used for battle wills. And here you can see your slime, or your race, and how many souls you have for when you're trying to become a true demon lord and a true hero. Down here is your EP, which you can think of it as like a power level. It's just how strong you are. And if you click here, you can see the evolutions your race have. And if you click on one and click this empty bar, you can actually track it. So you can see the progress of your evolution. Now, in the pinned comment below, I'll put the requirements for certain evolutions. If you do not see that evolution in the pinned comments, that just means you need to have a high enough EP, and then you can evolve into that evolution. Now, here are all your skills. So as a slime, you start off with Absorb and Dissolve. You just click on it and click on empty slot, and it'll put it into one of these 3 slots on the left. And this is how you equip your skills. Some skills are toggleable. For example, Murderer, if you toggle it, it makes you completely undetectable by sound. So now you can't hear my footstep. And to activate your skills, it's Z, X, and C. So if I press X, I'll activate Murderer. As you can see, I go invisible. And it also gives me a very high strength buff. So I do a lot of damage while using Murderer. And Absorb and Dissolve allows you to eat stuff, which doesn't sound that helpful, but you do need it as a slime to unlock your other evolutions, such as Metal Slime. You need to eat a certain amount of magic ores. And when you master Absorb and Dissolve, you're able to eat the magic crystals to regenerate magic. Now, you're wondering, oh, how do I get more skills? You see, to get more skills, you just kill things. As you kill things, your EP, magicule, and aura value all goes up. Now, once you get a certain amount of EP, you'll see in chat, it will say you have obtained a skill. So let's quickly try to kill something as a demonstration. Bear with me, I haven't played around in creative in so long. I usually just play vanilla. We'll just do some creepers because why not? So as you can see, my EP 746. I'm going to kill said creeper. Boom, my EP went up, and now I've gotten 2 new skills. Now, as you can see, it says now available to learn. So if I go over to where those skills are, which I believe is extra, they're both grayed out. So if I equip the skill down here, Magic Sense, anytime I activate it, you'll see it says you're becoming closer to acquiring Magic Sense. So that means I'm learning it, because when you first obtain the skill, you cannot automatically use it unless you're born with it. So one way to track that is by looking at this bar over here on the left, or looking at the bar down here. And the more you use it, the more the points will go up. Once it goes up enough, you'll learn this skill and be able to use it normally for like murder or absolve and dissolvement. Now, once it's learned, you can just use it. And then after that, there's also a mastery system. So my murder is currently 0 mastery, but once you master it, you get extra effects. For example, magic sense. When you use magic sense, it gives you night vision and it puts an aura around all creatures so you can see them no matter what. Now, if you master magic sense, you can just permanently toggle it. With it being permanently toggled, you do not have to worry about holding down the button, because without it being mastered, you have to hold down the button to use magic sense. Now, that's the basic rundown of the skill system, Magicals, or an EP. You're probably wondering, how do you actually get the items? Or how do you actually fight the bosses? Majority of the bosses, they have their own little locations you just gotta go and find. And to actually get started with items in the Tensura Reincarnated mod, you need a smithing table. Now, to get a smithing table, you need a crafting table, a smithing table, and an anvil, which all of it is just wood and iron. See, crafting table is wood, smithing table some wood and iron, and anvil some iron and blocks of iron. Once you made this, you can place it down and right click it, and it'll show you every single item that is craftable in the mod. Now, to get some of these items, you're gonna have to kill certain enemies or mine certain resources. And if you notice, if I click an item, for example, I am gonna try the high magic steel leggings, you'll notice there's an X here. When you kill an enemy that is strong enough, you'll get schematics. And now when you learn a random schematic, for example, let's do the leather schematic, you'll learn how to craft said item. So boom, I use a leather schematic. Now if I go into here, I should have learned how to craft one of the leather items. Which value is it? Might be because I also don't have any of the monster leather on me, which is why I can't see what I got. Bear with me, because the majority of this is just me learning from playing the game. Because there's currently no wiki. Oh, yep, there you go. So I'm pretty sure it made you learn all the leather armor. It's just I didn't have any of the leather in my inventory. And if you're wondering where this leather drops from, if it drops from any monster, the stronger the monster, the higher the quality the leather. And then yeah, you just have the resource in your inventory, click it, boom, you'll have the armor that you want. Now, for those of you who are playing a slime and you're wondering how can you get bigger as a slime, because let's be honest, being 1 block tall, it's kind of rough. To get bigger as a slime, all you need to do is find a super massive slime. And when you kill it, it'll drop a slime core, which you can eat using absorb and dissolvement. When you eat said thing, you start to become bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until you're 1.5 blocks tall. Yes. So you will never be able to be normal human height, but you'll be able to be 1.5 blocks tall, which is a lot better than being 1 block tall, if you ask me. While I played in my single player world, learning the mod, it was very annoying to run through grass and not be able to see where I'm going. And I say that's it for the beginner's guide. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments below and I will help you the best of my will. Again, mod released yesterday. All the stuff I know is by asking questions and just messing around myself. And if you would like to see a playthrough, let me know. And have a wonderful day.